what people think.
But why are you trying to do that?
Well, I truly believe that, God has made us, created us, and that He has a purpose for us. So I just wanted to share with people about, Jesus and all that kind of stuff.
My opinions on your website are going to go against what you
fine.
believe.
That's fine. We just want to kind of interview people and see what they think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you don't have to give an answer that we would want to hear. Just kind of what your heart is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the place we can believe in what they believe and the freedom of God and look after our family. Yeah, and our animals and everything else. We're the same group.
Okay. So what are you guys' names again?
Marilyn? Kevin.
Tyron?
Tyron?
Kevin. This is Tara? Tara and Tyron.
Yeah.
So, first question, we kind of touched on it already, but what do you think happens after someone dies? Both of you guys.
I think I get cremated and my ashes will be cast to the wind and that's it.
Okay, but what about the real Kevin, like inside, your soul?
With your spirit.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. And nobody's been able to tell me. Okay. Because nobody's been there and come back again.
Yeah.
I know the Buddhists believe in reincarnation. Who knows? But I don't. And I have no control over that. So I think we live today. Our lifespan is nothing compared to the whole universe.
Oh, okay. Okay. And it was Meryl, right? Marilyn. So what do you think happens after someone dies?
Well, I go one step further and I say that for me it's a series of brain impulses. It's electrical currents going through my brain.
Okay.
And once I'm dead, they stop and that's it.
And
that's
it's over.
The end. It's over. Yeah, that's it. We should all face that.
Okay.
And enjoy our life and do what we can while we can.
Okay. So what do you guys think, do you guys believe there is a heaven or no? Maybe you probably don't. You don't believe that? Okay. If there was a heaven, do you guys think you'd be good enough to go there if there was one? Are you a good person?
Yeah. Good person? Yeah.
Marilyn,
we'd be there with our dog.
Absolutely.
You're a good person?
Absolutely. I'd go there with my daughter too.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions just to see if you are a good person?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll go through each of them with you.
Probably fail.
I failed. I failed miserably.
Nobody's perfect.
No.
Let me say that right from the start.
Totally.
Nobody is perfect.
So question one, how many lies have you told in your whole life?
Oh my goodness. Probably.
Okay. More than like
countable.
100.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Because when you're a child, you say your lie things, I didn't do that,
Yeah. So what do you call someone that tells lies? What are they called?
Usually called a liar.
Okay, a liar.
Usually a liar.
Yeah. Even if you've told one lie, you're a liar.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
Per se.
Right.
Everybody, in that case,
Everybody's a liar.
Everybody's a liar. Yeah. Okay. Question two. Have you ever stolen anything in your life, even if it was small?
Yes.
Okay. What do you call someone that steals things?
Thief.
Okay.
Yes.
Question three. Have you ever used God's name in vain? Even if you don't believe in Him, have you ever used, oh my G-O-D or...
Yeah, swearing.
Swearing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Using the name Jesus Christ.
And now we all say OMG.
OMG, yeah. Okay. So the Bible calls that blasphemy. Yeah. And God says it's very serious.
So you can make me out I'm a bad person, aren't you?
I am too.
No, you just failed, yeah?
Yeah, I just failed the test.
Question four. This is the big one. So Jesus said, whoever looks upon a woman to lust after her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Have either of you looked at the opposite sex with lust?
Of course.
Before being married?
Of course.
Because if it's a married couple, it's totally fine.
Of course.
Okay. So both of you guys...
I wouldn't be human if I didn't do it.
You wouldn't be a real...
I'm a red-blooded Australian.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. You're a red-blooded male. And you're a red-blooded female.
That's right.
So Marilyn and Kevin, by your own admission, and I'm not judging you, I'm the same thing.
Yeah.
You're a liar, a thief, a blasphemer, and an adulterer at heart.
Yes.
So is that a definition of a good person, do you think?
No, I still think I'm a good
it's pretty
person.
normal.
It's normal.
I think I'm a good person.
Okay. But based on...
Because I do nothing to harm my fellow man or animals. I look after I care about the environment.
Yeah.
And okay, as you mature, you don't tell lies. When you're young, everybody lies. As you get older, you get wiser.
Unless you tell lies to be kind. Like I might say, does my bum look big in this? And he'll say, no, looks fine.
Because you don't want to upset people, But really, and I don't think we're bad people at all.
No, not at all.
And I think
So
we never do anything to
leading.
harm our fellow men. Now that's you have to respect other people and their beliefs, and that's why. Okay, you believe in God, I don't disrespect you for that. That's your freedom.
Right.
That's what people want.
But do you think our like worldly standard of goodness is low compared to what God's standard of goodness is? Because his is morally perfect in thought, word, and deed. Morally perfect.
Because there's no perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Well, that's what I mean. No one's perfect, but his standard is perfection.
Yeah, well, no one's going to reach that standard.
Absolutely.
And you can be as religious as you like.
Right.
And you can give your life to...
What's that?
Who said? I don't believe there's a God.
Right, okay.
You're saying God's standard, and I'm saying, well, Kev, there is no God, so...
Can I prove to you in 2 minutes that there is a God? 2 minutes?
Will you help my football team win?
If you have faith and you believe, yes. Like, let's say, for instance, like this building here.
Yeah.
That building, what is the evidence that there's a builder?
It's there.
It's there, right?
Yeah.
You don't see the builder. You don't smell him.
Because he did that before we came on the scene.
Right. And he could be dead, so you couldn't even find him.
Or he might be building a building somewhere else.
Right. But the building is proof that there is a God. I mean, there's proof that there's a builder.
Yeah.
Right. So what about if you look at a painting? What's the proof that there's a painter?
It shows that somebody's got a brush and put something on canvas.
Right, but the proof in itself is that there's a painting. You don't just believe it just kind of came out of nowhere.
I believe there is a painter and a builder.
Right, okay. So let's use that same logic for creation. All of this around us, all the ecosystems, how everything's work, every species of a male and female, all these systems, like our eyes, have 137 million light-sensitive cells in them. It's the perfection of creation is how it's made that shows that there's a creator, an intelligent being. But
it doesn't. It shows that when the Big Bang started, millions of years later, there were cells that moved from seed in the form of amoebas or whatever they were. I don't know. I'm not an anthropologist.
yeah,
And then over the millions of years, human beings developed.
okay. But what
We're
would the
talking long term here.
what are the things that bang though?
On the scale of, say we have a 12-hour clock,
Okay.
and on the scale of from midnight to from noon to 5 to midnight,
Yeah.
we've only been on the Earth about 3 minutes.
Okay.
All the rest of it has happened beforehand.
Okay.
And we've developed even in that short space of time. Millions, which is still millions of years.
Okay. But let's say like I don't discount the Big Bang, but what created the stuff that banged?
Oh.
It's a legitimate.
No, you have to ask people that understand that. You're expecting people in the street
Right.
to understand things like Stephen Hawking wrote about and understand.
Right.
I can't answer that. The same as you can't answer how would you remove your appendix?
Right.
Or how would you fix a broken tooth? I mean, we're not skilled at that.
Right.
So that's a question that's leading, and I can't answer that.
But a lot of
because I
these-
am not skilled.
But a lot of these people that are in these fields that study this, they believe now that there is intelligence behind it. They can't doubt it. The
But
perfection
there
of
are
physics.
many people who don't.
Yeah, there's many that are coming around.
In the universe, there may be another planet somewhere billions and billions of miles away that has life on it, but they haven't been able to
Well,
see
it's
that.
likely that there is.
It probably is, yeah, and may have, because after the Big Bang, this was only one fraction that developed like this. There might be another fraction, as I said, billions and billions of light years away that we will never know.
Right.
The same thing has happened for all we know.
Right. Okay.
Not to the extent here, or maybe more so.
Yeah.
So
None of this is going to make your website.
Oh no, it's good. This is good. This is like real people's answers. Don't think it's it's not bad. So
So you haven't proved to me anything.
No.
Okay.
You have not proved anything to me.
Okay. But the painting and the building thing, it's using logic, right?
Absolutely.
Because the building is there. We
That
don't
is
see
logic.
we don't see the builder, but we can believe there's a builder.
Absolutely, and that is
he built
logic.
it and moved down the road and built another building.
Right.
And
Or he died 50 years ago.
that's right. Well, Rembrandt died long years ago, but we strip and look at what he created, what his paintings are.
But it's just like with the creator.
My parents are dead, but I'm still here.
Right.
So they created me.
Right.
Because it was a natural thing.
Yeah.
And that's just a part of life. But there's nothing to say that God had a hand or anybody else had a hand.
But isn't that making an absolute statement? If you're saying absolutely there is no God.
Yes.
But wouldn't you have to have absolute knowledge to make that statement?
No.
You have to know everything?
Use of common sense.
It's the same, you say there is. You believe that, we believe the other.
Right.
So it's just a matter of you consider it and you say, no, I can't accept all those things that people are saying.
Yeah.
And then you say, God made Adam and Eve. Okay. They had Cain and Abel. And then they got married. Now where did their children come from?
They had sons and daughters.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
So that was incest?
Yeah.
Oh, so incest is against moral principles.
Well, in the beginning.
Only in the beginning.
No, now.
See, I mean, this is what I'm saying. These are the kind of things you talk about. Jesus was right morally and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And now you're talking about incestual relationships between the first human beings.
But that was, I mean, people lived over hundreds of years back then, right?
Yes.
Like Methuselah lived till 969 years.
Oh, that's what they say.
Well, if the Bible is a fictitious work, then it's
history.
helped people.
Yeah, it's fictitious.
But it was written, only a few hundred years ago, in comparison, 2,000 years ago.
There were people on
Jesus'
earth
time.
long before Jesus Christ, as the Bible says. So,
It wasn't written 5,000 years ago.
You haven't convinced me. You won't. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue our work.
Okay. Can I give you guys a Canadian $1 million bill? You guys want a little treat?
It'll be like a $9 bill in Australia.
Canadian $1 million bill? I got a dollar stronger than that. All right.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good
Appreciate it.
day. Bye.
See you.